promotion program that was going to kick off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my understanding, reading the website, it was going to take the form of the internet for Toronto.
Yeah, and you know what? We have, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Give us some insight as to what
Okay.
what kind of promotion you might see.
Here's what's going to happen. Once we get to 1,000 signed up businesses, I know there's what, a few thousand gold executives here in Toronto, I think. If all the gold executives in this room would have signed up for a page, we probably would have had 1,000. My goal is to get to 1,000 with Matt, and Matt would say the same thing. How can I put this? The vLocal and vNewsWire, we can underhype and oversell. Okay? The thing is, before you launch anything in the market, why would you go and do a big $200,000, $250,000 advertising campaign and just not even geo-targeting in Toronto? Okay? Doesn't make sense to us.
When you say geo-targeting, I think what you mean is that there are no listings.
No, excuse me, I didn't mean to say no to you. What I meant was that the software that geo-targets Toronto in vLocal does not cut on until the people in the area, well, first of all, to get the zip code fixed, and the people in the area sign up, then automatically, like you just pulled up the weather, you just saw that for Minneapolis. Well, when we get the zip codes in, we'll pull up the weather for Toronto, Hamilton, Vancouver, Philippines, Texas, wherever. It does it for the United States already. I didn't mean to throw Texas in there. I guess I should have used Australia. But the thing is, once the individual public starts getting in there and it reads that, that's when we look at that and we say, okay, we have 1,000 businesses in there in Toronto. Let's start our advertising campaign, the same one we did in Minneapolis for the $50,000 cash giveaway, where once we get to 250, we give up 250 twice to 2 winners that have signed up on the vLocal Facebook page or through the vlocal.com/free cash contest. We just did this in the United States. Did very well. Okay. Then we get to 5,000 people that signed up on the vlocal.com/free cash Toronto page. We give away $5,000 to 2 people. In the meantime, we have radio, we have billboards, we have print ads in newspaper. We don't really need TV. We have our own TV on the internet. We can do YouTube videos all day for virtually nothing. So we start a campaign like that. We start a pay-per-click campaign, which we opt in and buy banners on Toronto news agency sites, on different lifestyle websites, where we'll be really visible. We do a couple press releases. We get the media to pay attention to this new directory coming into Toronto. But by then, they'll look at, oh, we got 1,000-something businesses in there. It makes sense at that point.
But is there not a free listing as well?
Yeah, it's your name, address, and telephone number.
Well, it's a start, and at least Toronto.
Yeah, we offer that. We offer that. I mean, in Chicago, Matt ran a free banner ad for sign up for free. Sign the name of your business, the address, and telephone number. It went over great. But the showcase listings pull way more weight with this software than a free ad.
Especially if you bring out the vLocal listing that doesn't have any in Toronto, and you have your own, or 2 or 3 of our own. You have lots to compare to.
Yeah, and the goal is to Google Joe's Pizza Place in Toronto, and it shows up with the vLocal URL underneath. That's the goal. So the more we get under there, it works. Anyway, let's get back to this real quick because I got to go over vNewsWire. You click Showcase, because if you're old iNetGlobal Gold executive, you click the first one, which is, let me see here, let me make sure. The Showcase listing. Sorry. I have the other 2 there, but we'll get to those. You can look at those when you get home, because we're concerned about getting the database built here. There we go. Now, no, I just have, since I got here, I have a little tickle in my throat, and I've drank a lot of water. Matter of fact, I could run to the bathroom right now, but we're not going to talk about that. We go here, we look, it says Order, Showcase. You always want to make sure this first line, can you guys see this here, this first line? $2.99, 3 months. Yeah, you're getting your free listing. You're getting a free listing because you're a Gold Executive member. But still, you got to go through the works here. Make sure. It says, are you a new user? Or yes, I have a directory account. Well, yeah, you just set up a directory account. So you go there, and it asks you to log in. Your username. My username was DADAD, and my password was 110761. So now I have checked $800 per year. And you see the premium listing, $199, 3 months, $400 per year. When you go into local businesses and you want to get them in here, as a iNetGlobal member selling vLocal, I would go with that one because it's less, oh, thank you, gracias. ¿Cómo está? No, and you can use that one because it's $400 a year plus $199 setup fee, 3 months free, and they only paid $599. And some of them paying $300 a month for a phone book listing. It's ridiculous. So after you log in, you click, you've already made your account now, so you click in, hit log in. Hey, there we go. Sorry, your password is incorrect. Okay, let me go back one. I thought I was already logged in, actually. And I am logged in. D-A-D-A-D-A. No, I am a new user. We're going to just try that. Okay, yes, yes.
Because it's different.
It's different. You're right, you're right. My bad. Erase everything I just said in the last 3.20 seconds, or whatever I did, okay? You hit $800 per year. No, I'm a new user. Then you start right here. Username, password, the list that you agree, retype password, the title. Don't worry about promotional code. All you want in there is your iNetGlobal member ID number. You select your city. Well, let me see if I can do this here, because this should work. Country, we go Canada. Now, if this works and the zip code doesn't work, I'll be very upset. See, they don't even have Toronto in there. Is it Ontario would be the state? Okay. I'm sorry, I flunked geography. City, loading, select a city. This is Toronto. And we'll hurry up here and get down to the T's. You can hit T or whatever it is, and it takes you right to the T's. And then down here to Toronto, Canada. Where? Okay, bam. Now, if you leave, we're closed. If you leave and you're out of Toronto and you don't see your city that you live in, you click this little green thing and you put the city in there. So if you live out in Hamilton or somewhere by a lake that doesn't have you in the Google map, you can create the location with the vLocal directory. It will actually read it through the Google, make sure that the Google map. Because where I live now, I live in a place called Columbia Heights, in a new development that the cab drivers can never find it because it's not on their Google map. Well, you know, if the cab drivers were using, you know, if they had a listing in vLocal, well, not the cab drivers, but if my house had a listing in vLocal, the cab drivers could find it on their Google map, basically. So one street is named this, but it's really this because they built a new development. So they never can find it, even though they passed by it 3 or 4 times. Okay, but anyway, right here is where you would put in your categories of your business. There's tons of categories there. A simple call to Matt or one of his staff, they can add a category. I had one lady call me, there's no writers, there's no blogger, you know, and sometimes those categories fall under parent categories that we have to keep the integrity of the directory. So don't worry about it if you don't see your category. We can get it in there if it's necessary. If not, we'll talk you out of it to put something else there. Right here, your billing information, you fill out your name and all that information. That's self-explanatory. Price, $800. And after you fill all that out, it's going to ask you, buy a credit card or print invoice check by mail. Okay? This is the most important piece of the whole everything for vLocal for the iNetGlobal members. Does everybody have a printer at home?